All right, so this kind of this very strange feature that I wasn't expecting to be as cool as it is, but it's basically sort of animated sculpting in through time with strokes. So it's easy just to show it. So let's say I've got this basic head shape. It's just like that. So if I go to the animation panel and go to shape sculpting, which is this one here, and I'm going to make a new layer. So what's going to happen is once I hit record, this is going to keep looping, and basically whatever I sculpt, it's going to be remembered. So let's say I'm in this tool and I'm going to turn off symmetry, and I'm just going to do like sort of a jaw animation like this. And now that'll be recorded and playback. So the next question is obviously you want to lay this up. The issue is if I were to do that now, whatever is sort of inside the volume of the tool, that would then sort of, I guess, override what's playing behind it. So the way I've solved it is you make layers, and as long as you're sculpting, it'll freeze the sculpt in that state, but then whatever you do will then be laid on top. It's easier to see than it is to describe. So let's say I want to do some a mouth, for example. So I'm going to make sure that symmetry is off. I'm just going to sculpt in on this layer a mouth. As you can see, it's just sculpting away, and now as soon as I let go, that's now baked in. If I do a new stroke, that will then take the place of the previous stroke. So let's say I want to do like that, for example. The previous stroke is gone, and that gets replaced instead. So I can undo back to that one. So let's say I do want to do cheek creases. I'm going to make a new layer. So I'm going to pause and get to where it has sort of rough symmetry, so about there, so that I can do it on both sides. So I can turn on symmetry, make sure that it will start recording on click rather than on with a count in. So I'm going to start here. I'm just going to sort of capture in like that. And now that should be recorded in. So you can see it has this subtle kind of playbacky quality to it, which I kind of dig. So you can be as simple or as wild as you like. So let's go back to the brushes. I'll go over here, I guess. I'll do like a brush, and I might sort of paint up more of a nose like that. So you can see it actually sort of strokes over time. Say I don't like that, I'm going to remove it, or I can mute, or I can delete here. Let's do some eyes. So do a crease brush. And again, I'll pause it so I can hit it where it has symmetry, like say there. So sometimes I'm just going to do 2 little dots for eyes, or just I'll kind of stroke it back and forth like that. And you'll see them kind of animate on and off. I might do some brow motion. So I'm going to make a new layer, and I might do them. Yeah, I'll do these in symmetry as well. So again, I'll get to a frame where it has symmetry, like say that, and I will do a big sort of like that. Surprise, down, surprise. So this is just what I keep testing on, just doing sort of face animation, but it will work with anything. So if you were to do like sort of really kind of like gross sort of wobbly things, so I'm going to make a new layer, and I'm going to do this kind of stuff like that. And this gets a motion that I've not really seen anywhere else. Like it's not quite bones, it's not quite blend shapes. It has sort of a fluidity that really surprises me. So let's say you like all this, you can break things down. So I can sort of choose a few layers, and I can bring up, so on desktop it'll be this button here. In VR you press the B button. So I'm going to press B, and I'm going to go to combine layers, and now that's all been combined. Or I could just choose them all, and you can go combine. So now it's a single layer of shape animation. I think this has a really weird, strange promise. I'm also surprised by the performance. This is a fairly dense multi-res model, and it keeps up on mobile. So this is 98,000 Hertz. It plays back almost real time. On PC VR, it'd be even faster. If I were to step down through, actually, I've never tried this. Let's see what happens when I go down to the levels. Oh, it works. Look at that. It's playing at a very creamy 70 FPS. I think this is really cool. Have a play. Yeah, let me know what you think.